said we let it go, but we settled for the last. Couldn't let you want it though. Who am I to let you down? No, who am I to let you down, down, down?
Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Erica. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create this special effects cut, and we're going to be using Third Degree, which is a two-part silicone modeling compound that consists of part A and part B, which you mix equal parts of each to create a gel that you can then sculpt onto your skin to make realistic wounds or special effects cuts. You'll need a spatula to mix the product together and apply it to your client's face. You'll need some blood. I'll be using the Cinema Secrets blood gel. Lastly, you'll just need some face powder. I'll be using the MAC Studio Fix Powder in NC25. Quick thank you to my fiance for being our model today. Now let's get started. First thing you want to do is go in with your foundation powder and mattify the area which you are going to be placing the Third Degree on top of, so that your natural oils will not move the product throughout the day. Then we're going to go in with jar A of the Third Degree and take some of that on the back of our hand, and make sure when you go into jar B that there is no residue left on your spatula from jar A. If you cross-contaminate A and B in one of the jars will just turn into a hard mold and it'll be a waste of product. So just be careful not to cross-contaminate so your product can last you a long time. Then I'm just mixing them together really well. When you feel they're mixed enough, you can go straight in with the spatula, and I'm applying one thin layer to the area in which I want to create the cut. Then for the second and third layers, I'm keeping that directly in the center where I want the cut to be. The more layers you put in the area which you want the cut, the deeper the cut will appear. Then I'm just making sure that everything is nice and blended. I like to go in the edges and blend it out with my fingers because I feel the warmth of your fingers kind of melts it right into the skin. You can use a brush for this if you prefer. Then while that's getting a little bit dry, you don't want to get completely dry, but you do want to give it time to dry down before you create the cut. I'm bringing it down the bridge of his nose as well, and I'm making sure that right on the bridge it is pretty thick as well, so that the cut can look deep on the nose. Then you're going to just take your spatula and you are going to carefully and very light-handedly put slight pressure towards the center of where you place that product and create your cut. You can be neat and precise with this, or you can be messy. It's preference basically. I wanted mine to be a little bit more messy and kind of gross, so I'm pushing out the sides of it so that it looks a little bit thicker. Then I'm going to be basically doing the same steps I did, applying that first layer and then the second and third layer in the center, and creating the cut on his upper lip and on his lower lip and chin as well, and all the way down his neckline to create a split face appearance. If you make a mistake with this and it gets hardened before you can create the cut, don't worry about it. When it gets hard, you can kind of just peel off the edge and then peel it right off your face. It doesn't hurt and it won't take off any hair or anything like that. It's very easy to fix a mistake with this product, which is one of the reasons why I prefer to use it for cuts and looks that I know will be very quick and easy but still look great, because it's pretty simple to use. Then I'm just going to go back in with that powder. Since this is a clear gel, I'm going to make it his skin tone before I start to give it bruises and all this type of color. You want to make sure that it matches his skin. Then I'm just blending that out. Then to create some color and dimension, I'm gonna go in with this Anastasia palette and I'm using the shade Morocco, and you can use any two blending brushes. Don't use good ones because you're gonna be really rough and they might get messed up. So just use any two blending brushes you have. Go first in with a warm tone, kind of orangey reddish, which is kind of what this Morocco is, to create a slight bruised appearance. And I want to keep it right on the cut and a little bit out of the cut. I don't want to bring it further than that because I don't want it to look too messy. I want it to look just gory but still clean, if that makes sense. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Fudge, which is a brown shade. You can use any eyeshadow for this, by the way. And I'm just applying that as well, pretty much in the same areas that I did the first shadow, except I'm being a little bit more precise with the brown. I'm keeping it further in towards the cut, which will help create dimension. Now I'm taking the black eyeshadow in Noir, and I'm taking that down the center with a blending brush to create a deeper and more dimension to the cut. Then with the pencil brush, you're going to take that same black shade, and you want to be really precise and put it directly in the area which you created the cut. This will help give dimension when you add the blood layer. Then our next step is to go in with our blood. I'll be using the Cinema Secrets blood gel. I love this gel because it doesn't dry down. It stays in a gel-like consistency, so it will look real throughout the whole night that you're wearing it, and it is not runny or messy. So this is one of my favorite bloods to use. Any brand, the Cinema Secrets one is great, but there's a lot of brands that have gel bloods. And you just want to run that along the area where you have the cut, and you want to pack it on and just make sure that it's not messy. Just keep it in the area which you created the cut. To create more dimension to the blood, I'm going to take this net sponge and I'm going to put some blood on it and stipple that around the area which we did all the shadowing. You can get really messy with this, or you can keep it really neat. It's up to you and your preference. And that is it for this special effects split face cut look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. There will be lots more videos like this on my channel for this Halloween season. I'm very excited. If you guys are interested in more videos like this, please subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.